3, 2, 1. Hello?
I'm not sure how to start.
I think I have some idea of how I'd like to start this. Hello everyone, and welcome to a very special episode of the podcast. One that, frankly, I kind of hoped that we would never come to, but one that we very much are at as a society, as a culture, as a people, and that is, you could call this thing the trial of Adam Levine, so to speak. And honestly, since this has happened, I've just been, I'm sure it's affecting everyone differently, but for me, it just makes me angry more than anything else, I think. I think that this is kind of our chance to say, this is too much. You've gone too far this time. And I just want to make things very clear, I guess, with how I feel. Yes, this is a publicity stunt, but I have made a t-shirt that I think really expresses what we're all thinking in this time. Here's that t-shirt. It says I stand with Adam.
Okay.
And I don't know if that's going to offend some of you guys out there, but frankly, I don't give a shit.
Okay, first of all,
I don't give a shit who's offended by this, because there's a lot on trial here. I mean, there's fatherhood on trial, there's masculinity on trial, there's, I feel like I'm on trial. And when you're on trial, you have to be able to defend yourself, and I kind of see myself as the defender of Adam in this scenario, so...
Okay, well, before you continue, I want to say that I did not know that this was going to happen, friends and family. I have I would say, a more nuanced approach to this whole thing than what we have here. And who did you get that shirt from?
I got this custom made at a small, kind of a mom and pop shop. I'd like to eventually set up this on I like an online MVCB store, which I know that we don't have right now, but I think
we're not doing that. Do not support this
merch. And this sounds like we're already off to a bad start, so I think we might as well get into the wine here, as it were.
Okay, hang on. This is
honestly,
derailing very fast.
This has really brought back a lot of bad memories for me, and so I'm off the wagon. I'm drinking again. I've also done some 5-hour energies, and honestly, I don't really know, I don't really know how I can live in this world sometimes.
Okay, well, give me this. I'll open this. First of all, I am appalled already by what is going on with Adam, for multiple reasons, and I wanted to get into that a little bit more subtly and gradually throughout this thing, but I guess we're, just hitting the ground running all of a sudden.
If you are a coward if you don't stand beside Adam.
Okay,
we've all cheated before.
I have never cheated before. I will say that.
Is that so?
That is.
If I call up all of your ex-girlfriends right now,
I have 2, and I didn't cheat on either. Okay. In fact,
everyone cheats.
That's
just a fact.
In fact, no.
We're canceling. We can't even be human anymore. That's the level that we're at as a society. And honestly, I just feel like every day I'm kind of afraid to leave my house, even as a man. And some of you may have noticed my hairstyle. And yes, I did shave my head kind of in solidarity with Adam.
I thought it was because you were in mourning or something else.
Well, it's because I want to make it clear that I stand with this man here, and I love him so much that, yes, I do want to look like him. As I think any, red-blooded man would admit that they want to look like Adam. And so, this is emotional for me. As I said, I'm off the wagon. My life has just been honestly spiraling lately, and this is my chance to kind of tell the world what I think, kind of once and for all. And there's a lot of things that honestly I think I could have been more vocal about on this podcast, like, my stances towards cancel culture, my feelings about, women, for instance. Women lie. Let's face it.
Everyone
Women
lies.
lie.
People lie. That's a thing that people do.
And men lie too. I've certainly lied. And, let's just move on. That's what I say. Let's move on.
Okay, well, while he's filling his mouth with that...
Oh, like you don't drink.
Fuck off. I do drink, but I don't drink as a response to, things like this. I drink on occasion, and it is
You make me sick.
It's a nice thing to do when you're reading a book in the bathtub. But we can get... First of all, there are I don't even know how... Okay. I should have had a plan to start. Oh my god. This got so out of hand so fast. I was going to say, I feel like we should apologize on behalf of Adam for essentially putting the fans through this. Because when you were as...
well, who's going to...
Okay, I'm saying my piece. I stayed very silent during your bit. Okay?
That is fair. That's fair.
Sorry. I'm getting emotional.
I think we're all emotional.
Putting your fans through this kind of shit, let alone your wife and kids, it's a lot. It is appalling. And so I feel like as we who, we've said before, we're kind of like ambassadors or, in a sense, evangelicals for Adam and crew, we apologize to you guys. I don't know when or if Adam will apologize. I hope he does. I'm not trying to blow this. I'm not trying to blow this out of proportion, but it's great men fall, rise and fall every day, and so I think we're seeing the fall of Adam.
I think what we're seeing is the fall of Western civilization. We're seeing...
Jesus
we're living in a society where the liberal media has full control over everyone. Adam was one of the last people... It was one of the last people really standing up for, freedom, And I hear a lot of people asking Adam to be held accountable. I don't see a lot of people asking these models to be accountable. I'm sorry, but if you're posting pictures of that nature, I think you're gonna get some DMs. I think that's just
okay. Well, look,
that's just fair game.
But that's not a fault of models.
Do I oppose cheating? Yes. Do I think that Adam has, in a sense, made the mistake that so many men, myself included, my father included, have made? Yes, but I think we need to take a step back and ask why. Why did Adam cheat on Bahati? How stable can their marriage really be? Can she really be fulfilling him sexually? Why are these models allowed to post these sorts of images in the first place on social media?
What are you proposing? Are you proposing a ban on bikini pictures or?
No, I love bikini pictures. I'm saying that we should not punish men for, getting turned on by them. That's my thing. And honestly, this has just been a long time coming. The One Battle Challenge was a flop, and a lot of things this year has been a flop, including the last date I went on. Fuck you, Sarah.
Okay, we don't need to call out individual people. That
honestly, online dating, which is what I'm into now, I've started back in the spiral. It's a cesspool. Women need to think about the kind of morals that they're pushing out. I'm only going to say that once.
Okay.
And frankly, I stand with Adam to the grave. If they want to cancel Adam, they're going to have to cancel me too, okay? This will be, if you don't want to go to the Maroon 5 show, then God damn it, you can't go to the Maroon 5 cover band show either. And that goes for everyone in Greenville and the surrounding areas. And You know, I can already hear the comments on this, and frankly, my message to you is shove it.
There's a lot to unpack there. I'm appalled by a lot of things right now. One thing I'm appalled by is this setting. Because I was told that we were going to be filming this special ceremony of sorts in your uncle's house.
I mean, this is where I live. This is my uncle's basement. I've lived here for
This
most
is not
of this
his house. He has a nicer place. I've been to his house before.
Yes, he has a lovely home.
I
This is the
picked you
part
up.
that I have access to now. I mean, we asked him when we got here, and he's not able to because he's entertaining a young lady.
Well,
Right
this
now.
takes
And,
precedent. Okay, there's a lot of.
But listen,
here.
if this shocks you, this is how I live. So, and that's a message to anyone who judges other people. This is the room I live. I have a mattress over there. This is my uncle's laptop that I've been using. And if you're not rocking with me, where I'm making music in this basement, then you're not going to be rocking with me when I'm playing Madison Square Garden.
Look,
okay?
I'm not saying or
And-
judging you for living in a basement. You know, that happens. What I am saying is we were not supposed to film here. I mean, you could clean up a little.
Well, you're
bit.
the one who
There's
said you didn't
dirt
have time to clean your
everywhere.
fucking apartment.
I didn't have time to clean my apartment. I was very
And so
stressed.
this was the space
I
that
was
we
thi-
had
I haven't
access to.
showered in 5 days. When was it? That 5 days. At least
I've
5
barely
days.
slept.
I've barely eaten. I barely slept. I feel terrible. My body, mind, emotions are wrecked. And
Yeah, mine too. Mine too, man.
what I'm saying is that is why I have not been able to clean my house where I live. And so that's one thing I'm appalled by. I'm also appalled that I did not get the chance to discuss the sort of symbolism in what we're doing here tonight. We're
Sort
wearing
of a Christ
suits.
figure.
I'm not sure.
Adam in a lot of ways.
In a sense, like if Jesus had an affair with Mary Magdalene or something, which was
That happened, right?
Well, that was in the that one movie. What's it called? The Da Vinci Code, which is a very good movie, by the way. But I mean, it's technically factually inaccurate, or so the Christians say. So I choose to believe them. But anyways, it's like that, and so symbolically, I think it should be taken very seriously. Which is why I suggested we should wear suits. We should dress up a bit. We should treat this very seriously.
Well, I listen, and
well, hang on. There's still more symbolism that I want to discuss here. I was, initially I thought, oh, how about we get some champagne for this event? But champagne,
it's classy.
it is classy, and that was my initial thought. But then I was like, well, champagne is sometimes seen as a celebration, and so
This is no celebration.
It seems a little inappropriate. But I thought that you could kind of mix the two by having Lambrusco, which is a carbonated red wine, and the red symbolizes essentially the blood on our hands and the blood on Adam's hands. And I want to be clear here, and this is where I mentioned that I have a more nuanced opinion here. I think blood can be cleansed. But I don't know that blood can be cleansed. I'm trying to figure out a way in which the blood from Adam's, and in turn, in some sense, our hands can be cleansed, because we are essentially his disciples, and the disciples of a leader are only good as the person that they're following. So I don't want people to think that I'm a cheater. I don't want people to think that you're a cheater. I don't want people to think that...
I have cheated in the past. So, I mean... that's the reality. If your basis for liking this band was that I have never cheated, I've cheated on at least 2 women over the course of my life. And do I regret it? Yes. Could it happen again? Maybe. I mean, that's just the reality of living.
I think your approach should be, it won't happen again. And that should be Adam's approach. And I think that's the conclusion I'm coming to here, is that the road to redemption lies in some form of genuine restitution, but I'm not sure what that restitution is. So that's where I'm kind of at a loss. But yeah, that's another thing. I mean, again, listing things I'm disappointed with. I'm disappointed in Adam. I am, man. I mean, Adam, if you're listening, if you're watching this, what are you doing? I mean, you've got a beautiful wife and kids. And I mean, I looked up to you. I mean, I've seen you sort of as a mentor in many ways over the years, and certainly now. And as a mentor, I want to know how you're going to make things right. And I just don't know.
Well, those are certainly beautiful words that you really had me choking up. The bit about the blood. It was, I mean, honestly, I feel like I'm in church. I mean, that was really beautiful.
Well, this isn't church. This is MVCBP. Wow.
Well, I hope in many ways that it could be kind of a form of church, a form of healing, a form of church for a lot of people. And
absolutely.
And I think that there's maybe only one thing that I disagree with you on, and that's that, did it hurt me to think that Adam, isn't sexually satisfied? Yes, it did. Do I feel like I'm sexually satisfied? No, but I mean, a guy like Adam, that really broke my heart. And to think that he isn't satisfied enough in his relationship that he has to reach out to other women, that really...
Okay,
it made me feel like, I'm kind of stuck with this thing the rest of my life.
No one has to reach out to other women, as you say. No one has to do that. That's not the point of this message.
And the other thing that I think that I disagree with you on is that, honestly, I think that, honestly, I've been thinking a lot about it this past couple of days, and I think it clicked into place when you were talking right then, because the whole time I've been thinking, this just doesn't seem real, this just doesn't seem right.
Oh, it's very surreal. It's very surreal.
And it finally hit me when you were talking. I was finally able to release that emotion, because I thought, well, these women are lying, clearly. Adam, this is just... these are lies. Adam is clearly happy with Bahati, and, she's hot. And I think that, frankly, these models, so to speak, are jealous of Adam, and I think they're trying to tear him down. It's kind of similar to, have you ever heard of Julius Caesar, how those people killed him? It's really just jealousy. And to these lying women, I guess my charge to you would be, who is this for?
Well,
who is this for?
I take some...
I think that, you're really hot, and I think that maybe you have some issues, but we can work through those, and you can work through those, and you really don't have to take pot shots at powerful men just because you want to have sex with them. So that would kind of be my charge, and I think I would say that these accusations are false. And that would be my message to the fans.
Even Adam has admitted that he, in his
I think he
words
feels like
crossed
he
the line.
has to.
No,
I think as a
I
man,
don't
he feels
think
like
so,
he
no.
has to.
I mean, there's
And I would say-
screenshots of the messages, and it's
well, like those can't be
frankly
Photoshopped.
appalling. No,
Like
but
those
if,
can't be Photoshopped.
look, he's got a lot of money. He could sue these women very easily.
And he should. And he should.
But he's not going to because the story is true that they told.
I mean, how do we know if anything's true? Let alone what these models say.
Now you're getting into philosophy, which is great. I would love that on a different podcast.
I've dated
episode,
a couple
but
of
not
women
this
who have
podcast
lied
episode.
about things before. And I know that might be shocking to hear for some of the more progressive audience. But
Again, people lie.
one time my ex-girlfriend lied about her drug dependency and said she was clean, and she really wasn't. And so I think that women absolutely can and do lie. And I think that I don't remember the names of these various women, but I think we got a handful of liars here. I think that's what we got in our hands. And I think that's the only thing that makes sense. I think that's the only thing that makes sense, really.
I would be very careful about saying those words because
I will say them again. I will not be careful. I think that I if you can't deal with me like this, then I don't want to be your friend. And that's a charge to any fan out there, any woman out there, any man out there, any non-binary person out there, is, you know, if you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. And so I'm really starting to feel this wine.
Yeah, it's hitting me hard
it's
too.
nice. I really was drinking pretty fast.
Don't you like the sizzle to this?
Oh, it's great. I love it.
It's
almost like a champagne wine. I mean,
it's great. It's really good.
I feel like my head's finally clear for the first time all night.
But to be clear, I did get it for the symbolism, not for the flavor. I mean, we could be drinking ashes, and I think that would be appropriate in some sense, although it wouldn't taste as good. So
each their own.
I was going to say that I took
took
issue with one of your points, but I forgot what your point was.
Well, moving on then, I think that the best thing for us to do is to kind of look through the actual messages and to kind of point out, you know, maybe the errors in the photoshopping, maybe it's kind of like, have you ever seen that show, Mythbusters?
Well, yeah, of course.
We're kind of myth-busting the legitimacy of the scandal.
I would prefer the term,
and we're doing it live. Well, we're
investigation.
not doing it live because I don't know how to set that up, but we're doing it, you know.
No, I think it is a good idea to pull up these messages, but I wouldn't call it myth busting, because he's admitted we have an admission. You know, guilty as charged. Gavel has come down. The judge has made his decision. My goal is to investigate and see what sentence should be carried out, in a sense.
Well, I mean, what could we do, really?
Well, I mean, we could potentially facilitate some sort of movement, you know, if he is more innocent than we thought he was.
Well, that's what I've been saying this whole time.
Well, right, but I think if he's
I need a little water.
much more guilty than we think he is, then, you know, maybe we should make some sort of public statement and stand, you know, because when this news just dropped, I said to myself, oh, fuck, you know, this project's over. You know, I thought my whole life's work was just flushed down the toilet.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm dead ass.
You're gonna give up that easily?
I'm not giving up, but you can understand the initial fear. You know, like I see people messaging me like,
we can't let these bastards win, and that's my. I mean, we just can't. We cannot let them win, okay? And that's.
Look, I don't want this project to end. I don't want to leave this project. You know, again, this is my life's work.
I mean, that's not even on the table, man. I mean, for me to end this project. I mean, Adam Levine would have to be like Hitler. I mean, that's how bad you have to be.
Sure, I mean, I think there's different
and even then, I
levels
think I would still love him in a lot of ways.
Okay, that's gone too far.
Because he's just like a father to me.
That has gone too far.
I mean, what's there to say, really?
Okay, I do not condone what Joseph just said. That if Adam Levine was Hitler, I would absolutely not stand.
Well, I'm not
him.
saying that his motives would be right, but I like to think in that scenario, I could kind of help bring him back. That's what I like to think.
Well, thank God he's not like that.
Well, I don't even think he's like a cheater. I think
he said
if
that
anything,
he
these women
has.
I think that the liberal media, I think it has the gun up to his head.
No. Well, I think it does have the gun up
on.
to his head, but
and I think that there are private family matters. My aunt, she's an alcoholic, and we don't talk about it outside of the family because that's a private matter.
Yeah, no, in some sense, I agree with you, but when you have someone as powerful as Adam, I think it's appropriate for the public to more or less know what's going on in their personal lives. Well, to some extent, I guess it depends on the thing. But when it comes to cheating, I
think he'd have to do a lot worse than that. Even if he killed someone, it's kind of like, I would have to ask who.
Well, again, I think you'd have to, I think there's different levels to killing someone. So naturally it sort of depends on who and what time.
Like if he killed Putin, would that really be so bad, And that's a thought. This is like philosophy. This is like I'm like Pythagoras up here. I'm philosophizing.
Pythagoras was a math guy. He wasn't a philosopher.
Who am I thinking of? Oh, Socrates. He was a philosopher.
He was a philosopher, but I would say, who was the person who talked about the trolley problem? Because that's what it's kind of sounding like to me.
I thought that was just like a meme.
No, it's what they call a thought experiment.
Cool. That's cool. I think that, man, this is hidden in the right way. Before, what day was Adam? It's all a blur now. Whatever day we did that video, I've been sober for a while. And now it's like, it just feels so good to be back.
Well, that's one more thing I'm disappointed in you for, is not sticking to your guns.
Oh, like you can talk. You've been drinking in front of me.
Look, I don't want you to have to go back to, rehabilitation. And you said you're back on the 5 hour?
That's a big bottle. Ooh-wee. No, just like in the mornings and stuff, not like how it was in the past. Not like that.
Well, that's good to hear.
I
will say
go for one right now, but I'm really enjoying this wine, so I think it's fine. I'm trying to figure out how many. I'm trying to figure out. Ooh, 8%. Okay.
Oh, that's not that bad.
1.5 liter, 8%. I guess that's like a beer, almost.
Well, how many?
How many liters in a beer?
Yeah.
This is a liter. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is 1.5. Anyway. Back to which. Let's bring up the messages. That's what I'm saying. I keep trying to look over here for the camera, but I know it's over here. So let's go back. Let's go back to the messages. And honestly, I also want to have a little moment where I kind of talk to the men in the audience in particular. So I don't know if we want to do that before or after.
Well, we weren't talking to the ladies before. We were talking to everyone.
I know. I want a moment kind of just for the men. And if you want to have a moment just for the ladies...
What, are the girls supposed to leave the room?
Yeah, ideally they would skip that segment of a podcast.
What, are we going to put a little timestamp at the bottom saying, oh, ladies, click here when your turn is next?
That would be awesome, yeah.
Fuck off.
I think that they need to start respecting men's spaces.
Oh, God. Let's pull up these fucking messages.
Ooh-wee.
Is this on?
Here, I got you.
we have enough charge in this thing.
Hitting hard. We got the charger. If we don't, we can always find a plug. Oh man, it's been a rough time. I mean, Adam's pretty much been the only thing in my mind. I mean, it's like a living nightmare.
I think I'm depressed.
Huh. I mean, you've been depressed, let's be honest. Adam... Wait, I'm sorry, that's a Z. Adam Levine...
We don't have any internet. How the fuck are we supposed to search this if we don't have internet?
That's a good point. I can do like a hotspot on my phone. I wonder if my uncle's internet is out again. Oh no. Okay, I'll just do a hotspot.
This is so unprofessional.
I'll do a hotspot.
This is so unprofessional.
It'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. I think that if anything, it's gonna bring us and the fan base closer.
God, this is so unprofessional.
Oh man, where's the personal hotspot? This thing's so cool.
I've used a hotspot before.
It's so cool. So what's gonna come up is J Smollen's iPhone 7. Here we go. Smollen J, that's funny. It's like last name, first name. Okay, that's the security thing. Here we go. We're in bitch. Adam Levine messages. Oh wow. Google knows that's how we are in hot water in this thing. I mean, we are in just absolute, I guess I'll put this one back down.
NBC News.
And I want do we got the one okay, this is no. Oh no, I don't want to allow ads. Let's fuck that. Let's go to another news thing.
No. Continue to
say.
Okay.
You want to read it?
Yeah.
You want to read it? This is NBCnews.com/popculture. I can read if you want.
You're too drunk to read.
I'm not drunk.
Adam Levine's alleged cheating DMs with model become a viral meme. So disrespectful. If any of our fans have posted one of these memes online,
let's finish the bottle.
I mean, we can't finish it. I mean, we can, but
Pussy.
Well, I'm not going to take this in one gulp.
Yeah, well,
Are you trying to kill me?
We're working on it. All right.
Okay. Sumner Stroh, that's the one.
Sumner
posted a TikTok
Sumner,
where she alleged she had an affair with Maroon 5 star. He denied the affair, but said he crossed the line.
See, I said he denied.
Then he should fess up.
Good picture. Adam Levine's alleged Instagram direct messages to her model have become the internet's latest meme, with many people both criticizing and mocking the Maroon 5 singer for being cringe. Well, that's just dumb. The Adam Levine cheating scandal why are they talking about the memes? I mean, listen.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck
serious.
about the memes.
Well, here we got a video. You want to watch it? This is Sumner.
Well, would we get copyright striked or something if
we can always cut it out if we do?
Okay.
Because I haven't seen the original.
I'm just gonna repeat it off because I've retaken this like 10 times now. Essentially, I was having an affair with a man who's married to a Victoria's Secret model. At the time, I was young, I was naive, and quite frankly, I feel exploited. I wasn't in the scene like I am now, so I was definitely very easily manipulated. Maroon 5 is practically elevator music at this point, so I'm sure you know who Adam Levine is.
Elevator music.
But Adam and I were seeing each other for about a year.
Oh, maybe she's
after I stopped talking to him over, a period of months.
Right, yeah.
This is how he came back into my life. He said, okay, serious question. I'm having another baby, and if it's a boy, I really want to name it Sumner. You okay with that? Dead serious.
She's pretty.
I was like, I'm in hell. Like, I have to be in hell at this point. My morals were unknowingly compromised. I was completely manipulated. I wanted to handle this privately. I never wanted to come forward because obviously I know the implications that come with doing what I do, making money the way I do, and being an Instagram model. So being tied to a story like this, it's like, I know the stereotypes. I had sent some screenshots recklessly to a few friends I thought I trusted, and one of them had attempted to sell to a tabloid.
Jesus.
So here I am.
Honestly?
Wait, that's it? That's the video?
It's the video.
Well, hang on. I need more information. You know, that hang on. Spokesperson for Levine did not immediately respond to a request for God.
Honestly, she seems really down to earth. I mean, I would totally hang out with her.
Oh, she seems
She seems great.
fine, although I don't like her her calling it elevator music. I mean, it's real rock and roll.
I think she just meant because it was so popular.
Sure. Okay. Well, I wanna know what he said. Give me what he said. Let's go to a different.
We might have forgotten images, but honestly, Sumner, if you're out there, you seem really cool. You seem really cool.
You're really flipping your switch, aren't you?
I mean, listen. I don't know if she could be a liar, but I'm just saying she seems really down to earth. That's cool.
Okay, so we got it's kind of hard to tell. Oh, okay, here we go. Nice. I need to rub one out.
Let's go to full screen. That's kind of hot, honestly.
Oh my god.
Oh no, what's this?
This is damning.
Ugh,
This
says
is
Adam. Just in time, says Sumner. I go to Mexico this weekend. Ha ha ha. Nice. I need to rub one out, says Adam. Then my head will be clear. I get that. I often think about when you used to get me into that place where I literally would stare at Joe and do whatever you told me.
Oh,
Haha, delete this immediately. Haha.
Adam, what are you doing?
I do too. I don't even know how you did it. It was so hot. Huh. I mean, that's hot.
No, it's not. It's.
I mean, I definitely get the temptation.
I mean, it's objectively hot, but in the context of this story, it's...
I definitely understand, listen, Adam, do I think you did the right thing? No.
No,
but,
absolutely not.
Do I understand it as a man? Absolutely. I mean,
I just feel for Bahati.
So the singer admitted that he crossed a line. Let's see if there's more of a quote here we can find.
Yeah.
Bear with us, folks.
This is from TMZ. I didn't have an affair with IG model, but I crossed the line.
Adam Levine says the IG model claims she was manipulated into having a year-long physical relationship with him is full of it, although he admits he crossed a line.
Well, I mean, if you're wanking to someone and
Adam
they're
tells
sending
TMZ, I used poor judgment in speaking with anyone other than my wife in any kind of flirtatious manner. I did not have an affair. Nevertheless, I crossed the line during a regrettable period of my life. This is a regrettable period of my life. I get that. He goes on, in certain instances, it became inappropriate. I've addressed that and taken proactive steps to remedy this with my family. And he says, my wife and my family is all I care about in this world. That's a good man. To be this naive and stupid enough to risk the only thing that truly matters to me was the greatest mistake that I could ever make. I will never make it again. That's what that's the bullshit you were talking about.
What do you mean
take
the bullshit
full
I was talking
response.
about?
I'm just saying, you wanted him to say what never happened again. You just said, I will never make it happen. I will never make it. Wait.
And this is why
he will never make the mistake again.
This is why we're investigating. This is why this kind of stuff's important, so that we can have the facts. So if people want to really cancel Adam for real, I want another 17 Maroon 5 albums. I want Adam to keep making music. But this could all end here. And so I think it's our duty to know the facts, but also to apologize on behalf of Adam.
I take full responsibility. We will get through it, and we will get through it together. Here's your post from Bahati. I don't know why they have this here. She's pregnant, I guess.
Yeah, and that makes it more damning.
Oh, God. I wasn't trying to go to her Instagram.
No. Oh shit. Well, just click the back
Third
button.
pregnancy.
No. Okay. Oh, hang on. Sumner's claimed... Go up. She claimed she was tricked into having an affair with the singer, saying it happened at a point when she was young and naive. How old is she? How old was she?
Oh, when did this happen? Let's look up Sumner. What's your last name? Stroh.
Stroh, yeah.
No, I don't want notifications. Sorry, hang tight with us, folks. Age.
21. So she's 21, and how old's Adam? He was like 40, right? 42? $43.
43.
Hey,
I mean, she's of age.
Oh, well, I mean, that's besides the point. I think, like, he is 21. He is over twice her age. And, I mean, it's just a power imbalance. Absolutely. I mean, yeah, like, if a,
The internet blew up over the claim with Adam trending on Twitter. Some were buying it, where others suspect Sumner of chasing clout. Yeah, you and me both.
But she has screenshots.
You can Photoshop screenshots, trust me.
You can Photoshop screenshots, but he's admitted to the messages.
There's an article called Bahati Prinsloo's Hot Shots. That'd be cool to look at. It's like bikini photos and stuff.
I don't give a fuck about this. This is Adam.
I'm just saying. I mean, I can look at it later.
We're talking about Adam.
It just seems relevant. Okay, let's look at some other ones. Don't ever apologize for being human, says that. Who's this to?
Oh my god.
Adam Levine, more women come forward accusing singer of sending flirty messages.
He says, don't apologize for being human. They say, ah ha ha, but I didn't. I will definitely take some time off Instagram, though. He says, ha ha ha. Distract yourself by fucking with me.
Well, that could just mean like hanging out.
That is fair.
A comedian named Marika posted a series of screenshots Tuesday of an alleged convo with the singer in which she tells her to distract yourself by fucking with me. Marika also posted a private video Levine allegedly sent to her in which he says, I'm stupid, though the context in which he sent it is totally unclear. Another woman, Allison Rosoff, also posted a series of DMs allegedly sent to her from Adam, which read in part, I shouldn't be talking to you, you know, right? During another exchange, when Allison says she only likes metal music, Levine allegedly responds, said no hot chicks ever other than you. Interesting.
Well, I think that's kind of offensive to other hot chicks who listen to metal. I've met hot chicks who listen to metal and hard rock. I mean, that kind of disqualifies and sort of it knocks down a whole bunch of women. I think it's...
Or does it empower one woman who's a metalhead that he's talking?
I mean, I think it's kind of dumb to say it empowers
so she
one
says,
woman.
damn, LMAO, I must be doing something right. He says, absolutely got me. What's this emoji? Hooked. Fish line hooked. Funny, I'm so weird too and only listen to metal, LOL. Said no hot chicks ever other than you. LMAO, I'm like a total weirdo. Love that. Witchy. That's cute. I like a witchy girl.
I think it's sad. I think it's sad.
Well, the important thing is that he's already addressed it. He says it is... Wait, is this who we are? This might be a meme. This is hard to find. Are these real?
Some of these are, yeah.
Let's go to more news.
The unfortunate thing is this has been taken over by so many disrespectful memes mocking the situation. And I am appalled that people are not taking this more seriously. It's sad, really. It's sad. We just looked at this article.
Yeah, I'm just a little drunk. Amy Schumer jokes about kicking with Adam Levine amid cheating scandal. This seems kind of unrelated. Where are the real articles? You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I'm getting pretty drunk.
Let's stop drinking.
Yeah. I use poor judgment. Yeah. He seems like he's handling this really well.
And I have what's the word I'm looking for? It seems like he's handling it as well as someone could. Again, he did deny the affair, which is iffy, but it doesn't look to me like there's any solid proof of them having an affair.
Right. So I mean, he's just sending a couple messages. I mean, that's just the way the men are.
That's not just the way men are. That's not.
It's just a couple of messages. I mean, let's be honest.
Let's see.
Is it really that big of a deal? I mean, like, you know, when women watch chick flicks with hot men in them, I mean, is that really seen as?
I've seen enough.
Is that really seen as such a big deal?
When chicks do what?
When they watch movies with like hot guys in them, or they watch like football.
Well, no,
or
it's
baseball.
not. It's not an affair because you're more passively.
Well, that's not an affair to send a couple messages. I would argue.
I'm still
not affair to send a couple of messages. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, what if I was Adam Levine? The temptation to, you know, message girls would be exponentially greater because I knew that they could, you know, that they would want to have sex with me.
So you would use your power against these people.
Who said anything about power? I mean, it's not using your power.
You're Adam Levine. Or in this scenario, you're Adam Levine.
And that's amazing.
That is amazing, but
I would love to be Adam Levine.
What is
even now, I would love to be Adam Levine.
Fuck off. You do not want to be in that household right now. I guarantee there are many tears.
Still doing really well.
There are many tears going on in that household.
Honestly, here's what I think. Honestly, I think that this is. I mean, listen, to anyone out there, this is the reality of being a man. I mean, there's not a minute that goes by that I don't think of butts, boobs.
This is not, you know, men's reality.
Lady parts, and
Jesus.
Listen, I think that the right thing to do, the example that, you know, Jesus set was to, you know, abstain. But do I think that we have flaws? Absolutely. And I think that, you know, you can no more punish us for that than you could punish a woman for wanting to care for her child.
This is absurd.
That's just our nature. And
look, this is borderline offensive.
That's just our nature, and I think that I hope that Bahati and Adam can work it out. But listen, if Adam goes back to baller mode and he's sleeping with, you know, multiple women a night, I say more power.
Look, man,
to
we
him
don't want Adam to go baller mode. Okay,
I mean, I think it would be an inspiration to a lot of men.
It would not be an inspiration. It would not.
I haven't had sex in a long time. I haven't had sex since I was in that mental institution, or I guess it was more of a rehab institution, and I hooked up with that one girl. I mean, I literally haven't had sex since then. What's that like at least 3 months, if not.
Look, man, I haven't had sex in 3 years. Okay, 3 years, and I'm doing just fine. I'm doing fine.
You seem pretty fucking depressed, man.
I'm depressed, but I'm fine. Okay? I'm dealing with it in my own way.
I think that, you know, as men, we are geared towards sex, and it's like we're broken toys, you know? I mean, like, I just feel like until they invent, you know, the sex robots, I don't know what I'm going to do, because
you don't need sex robots.
I feel like I can't find a woman who is going to satisfy me, and that's just the reality, man. That's just the reality, and it sucks. I mean, it really sucks. I mean, for a while I was masturbating 5, 10, well, not 10, 5, 6 times a day, but now, recently I've been on NoFap, and that's hard, man. I mean, I haven't even masturbated in 3 days, and it's like, oh man.
I don't think we need to hear about your masturbation habits.
Well, I think that people need to know what it's. I think women need to know what it's like, because they need to start having empathy for.
Well,
us.
I think women kind of have it the same way. I mean, like, there's plenty of women that are just who also haven't had sex in 3 years, and understand.
Maybe like a couple. I don't know.
They're all humans, all people lie to some extent, and all people are horny. I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm horny all the time, but I'm not.
Do you masturbate?
That is not something that I'm going to talk about on this podcast. Certainly not
more
with
balls than you, because I have no problem talking about.
I have just as many balls as you. I've got 2 fully functioning balls.
Yeah, I mean, I got two. I don't know which.
We don't need to be talking about this. This is crap.
I mean, that's disrespectful to people who
This
have
is
more or less balls.
This is inappropriate.
And listen,
I apologize. I'm so sorry.
I 100%. I feel terrible. I think that sometimes I wish that I was a girl, so I just didn't feel so fucking horny all the time.
Well, women are horny too.
Some of them are. Not my ex-girlfriend. She just never wanted to have sex, and that's fine. I mean, that's her prerogative, but it just makes it hard. I mean, she just wanted to hang out with her mom. So, yeah, it's just really rough, and I mean, it just makes me feel like such a freak, just masturbating all the time. So, it's just.
I apologize.
And Adam, I feel you, man. I mean, like, sometimes I see these models on Instagram, and it's like, it's a lot of temptation to avoid as someone on NoFap now. I mean, it's a lot to avoid on Instagram.
You're telling me that you pull up Instagram, okay?
Uh-huh.
You're scrolling through, bikini, bam, cream your pants.
Oh man, I mean, I don't cream my pants. It's more like bikini, and then my will breaks. Where's the lotion?
This is not a jerk-off podcast.
And then just rub it up.
This is not a jerk-off podcast. We're going to stop talking about this right now, okay?
I think that we
Back
need
to
to talk
cheating.
about masturbation.
Back to cheating.
I don't think you can understand cheating
Back
if
to
you don't
cheating.
understand masturbation.
Back to cheating, okay? It is wrong.
You know what? I'm just going to say it. I think Bahati cheats, too. She's a model. I mean, listen, I think women cheat too,
Oh, absolutely. Mm-hmm. I mean, part of the reason why this affects me so strongly is because when I was in high school... I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
No, I don't need...
No, let it out. Let it out, man. Let it out. I'm out of water, though, but let it out.
You can borrow mine.
Oh, great. Thanks. And let it out.
When I was in high school, there was a girl who I was in love with, my girlfriend, and, we were in love. We shared a lot of firsts.
Beautiful.
And, you know what? About 2 years into the relationship, so this is end of high school, she went to a different school, which is important for context.
Okay. Let it out, man.
2 years into the relationship, I heard from a friend that she was dating someone else.
While you're still together?
Yes, at the same time.
That's rough, man. That's rough.
And, whenever I would tell people, oh, I have a girlfriend, and they would say, oh, who is she? And I would say, well, she goes to a different school. People laughed at me. People laughed. And they're like, oh, haha, she's fake. And I said, no, she's real. God damn it. She's real. And what we have is very real. And it turned out that it was not.
Damn. I mean, if that doesn't put you on Adam's side of this whole thing, then I don't know what does.
That was not the point of the story.
I mean, I think, what I got is that, women cheat.
That was not the point of the story. The point of the story is cheating hurts.
Cheating does hurt. That's true.
And if Adam cheated,
listen, I think
he hurt someone.
There's a quote from Adam Levine that says, "There's no worse feeling in the world than knowing you've cheated on someone." And I agree. I remember back in
Adam said that?
Oh yeah, I mean, you can look that up, man. I mean, I read Adam's quotes. So he said, "There's no worse feeling in the world than knowing you've cheated on someone." And I agree, man. I mean, I feel like that one's...
Wait. Say it again.
There's no worse feeling in the world than knowing that you have cheated on someone.
So
You can look it up right now.
So what he's saying is, I don't feel bad for cheating. I feel bad for knowing that I cheated on someone.
No, he's saying he feels bad for cheating, man. Listen, I remember I had this girlfriend in high school. Okay.
Adam said that.
Yeah, you can look it up right
Adam Levine. Adam Levine.
Yes, Adam Levine, man. Yeah, Adam Levine said that. And you know what? I have a story to tell too, okay?
So he's cheated before. Oh my god. I thought those songs about cheating were metaphorical. Well, this makes me overthink everything about their...
Good people cheat too. That's what I say. Good people cheat too. I mean, I've cheated before and you still hang out with me.
I don't see you as a role model.
Take that back.
I'm not taking it back. I don't see you as a role model.
What do you see me as, man? That hurts. That's low. I see you as a role model. I mean, you've got your graphic design job. You've got your fucking nice apartment. I'm living down here in Shitsville. You see how I live, and I go to your fucking fancy apartment with your designer chairs, and I look up to you, and you just look at me and you just see trash. That's fucking cool, man.
I never said that.
That's fucking cool. Good people cheat every day, man. And I believe that. And I'm one of those good people, okay? I've made mistakes in my life, and I'm still worthy of love, and that's what my therapist told me, is that I'm still worthy of love. Okay? And you come in here and you fucking judge the place that I live, and you judge... shut up! Okay? Just shut the fuck up! Okay? And it's like all that people know how to do anymore is judge. They don't have any space for people like me, okay? For people like Adam, okay? That live their whole fucking lives getting looked down on by everyone around them just because they're different. We didn't all have the perfect, relationships and the perfect, we're not We did not get, like, the perfect design job out of school, man, you know? And, honestly, I just think that more than anything else, we just need empathy for people like me, okay? And for people like Adam, okay? It's like, I've lived my whole life and I've felt like everyone looks down on me, okay? And now, for you to come into my home and to look down on me, that's fucking bullshit, man. You know, this is the life that I have. And yeah, I cheated on my girlfriend, and you know what? I felt like an asshole, okay? I felt like a fucking asshole. So, you know, I'm sure it felt great to be cheated on. I'm sure you really took the high fucking road. I'm sure you feel like you have the higher ground, you know? Well, that's bullshit. You're just as bad as I am inside. That's my thoughts on cancel culture. You guys are just as fucking bad as I am, okay? Think about the worst thing that you ever done. Yeah, is that really worse than what I've done, okay? That goes out to everyone. Regardless of your, you know, age, gender, you know, nationality, just, you're no better than I am, okay? You fucking dirt!
Okay, you're... I haven't said anything because I'm very buzzed at this point, and I've been thinking about what you've been saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I never criticized... Let me take another shot. I never criticized you for living here. I said I was disappointed that we couldn't film upstairs. And I hope your uncle's having a grand old time with his lady friend.
What's wrong with down here, man? You know, I mean, it's homey. It's really homey.
I have allergies, and the air is...
Oh, yeah, you just can't handle it. Mr. Allergies. You know, we did know... Not all of us had a father in this show, you know? So we have to keep in mind.
I feel for you, man. I feel for you. But I don't know what to say. I mean...
I think that my charge for the fans of this podcast is you're either with us or you're against us.
That's not the charge. That's not the charge.
Choose a side. That's my message to the fans.
There's no charge. There's only
side.
sorrow. This is a dark time. This is a dark time. The world's going to shit. I mean...
the word's already in the show, let's be honest. I mean, it's only a matter of time before we're all fucking dead. I mean, gas prices are so high, and the stuff with Russia, I mean, it's like, it's only a matter of time before we're all fucking dead. That's what I have to say. We're already dead.
In a sense. I think metaphorically we're dead. But we're definitely not literally dead.
Well, I mean, yeah, but we're basically dead. I mean, we'll be dead in a couple of years. I mean, mark my words. I mean, listen, whatever regime has created this cancel culture, it's coming back for you and your kids. That's what I'm saying. And
again,
there's not going to be a brave and free soul left in this great country of ours by the time that this is over. And honestly, I have to say good riddance, because you know what? We built a fucking terrible society full of hate and judgment, and I hope that the world ends in the next 3 years. I hope that Jesus comes back. I mean, that's where I'm at emotionally, because I don't know what I'm going to do with myself if he doesn't, you know? And
Are you what? Where did this Jesus stuff come from?
I found religion.
When?
I stumbled into this church the other night, and they were playing this beautiful music. It was just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I've been so wrong about so many things in my life, but I thought, this is what I'm right about. And that was after Adam was, canceled. That was just a couple days ago. I've been baptized, and I feel like a new fucking man, and all I can say is that, I had a Christianity of sorts, but it was really muddled by all this sort of frou-frou, mushroom bullshit.
What are you talking about?
I used to kind of be like, oh, all religion's the same, and there's only one Jesus. I'll say that.
No one's
there's only
saying
one
that
Jesus.
There's not that there is another Jesus.
People think that they're Jesus, and they're not.
I am so confused.
And I've joined a small group, and honestly, it's been great for me. So fuck off, and fuck you for you're gonna burn in hell if you keep this up. So that's my charge to you and to the fans.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, don't take his fucking name in vain, man.
You've said Jesus Christ on this podcast.
Yeah, I'm a fucking sinner. Okay, we're all sinners. Adam's a sinner. Bahati's a sinner. Sumner's a sinner. That's what they don't tell us. Is that fuck, Jesus. Oh, I'm sorry. That's fair. I do need to stop saying that. Anyway, they're all sinners. That's what they don't want to tell you. Is that cancel culture and sin cannot exist in the same womb, because the only thing to do for sin is to wash it in the wine of Jesus.
Oh my God. You're not even saying the right things.
Like, you're so fucking Christian.
I'm not Christian. I never said that I was Christian.
You're not Christian?
No.
I thought you were.
No, I'm not Christian.
I thought you were.
No, you didn't. When did you think I was? When you were
always
not
talking about philosophy and shit, man. You got your little graphic design that you don't sleep with girls. I thought you were a Christian for sure.
I'm not a fucking incel. I don't sleep with girls because
What's an incel?
It's a involuntary celibate. So someone who's celibate involuntarily, which
like you are. Because you want to have sex but you don't.
Look, just because I haven't had sex in 3 years.
Did you not want to?
Just because I haven't had sex in 3 years does not mean it. Look, there's a whole ideology behind it, and I don't subscribe to any of that fucking bullshit.
You're probably more online than I am. The only place I go these days is christianmingle.com because I'm saved.
What, these days being the past 3 days?
Yes.
3 days? What, did you get baptized on Sunday?
Yes, I did!
Oh my God.
I did get baptized on Sunday. When did you get baptized,
I
man?
never got baptized. I'm not a Christian. Why would I get baptized?
You and the dangers of the fires of hell, brother.
Oh my God. Is this really what this has turned into?
Yeah.
Is this really what this has turned into?
Yeah, listen, I think that the Jesus train.
What, are you a conservative?
No, I still smoke weed, if that's what you mean. But I'm trying to quit.
Oh my God.
And the Jesus train is coming. You either get on board or you go into the hell train full of cancel culture.
I can't believe this.
And
I cannot believe
all
this.
kinds of
I cannot believe
fornication and all kinds of sin.
What do you think cheating is, if not fornication?
I'm ashamed to be a cheater, but I hate cheating. I'm ashamed to be a cheater, but if there's one thing that I know, it's that we need to stand by our brothers who are struggling, and we need to stand by our sisters that are posting these types of pictures to social media because that's wrong. That's just wrong.
Where are we going? Where are we going as a band? What the fuck? How are you going to be able to? This is one of the first conversations we ever had on this fucking podcast was about sex, okay? And you called me out for not. Look, you.
Listen, just because I'm Christian
said,
doesn't mean I'm not cool. I mean, yeah, I'm still gonna, have sex. It's just gonna be under marriage. I mean, I can still cuss. I mean, it's not like I joined a nunnery. I mean, it's really a Reformed Methodist sort of thing, so I should be fine.
What does that mean? What is a Reformed Methodist?
Honestly, I don't really know. But it's not like, you can still drink. Which is fucking awesome. So, thank you for that, Lord. And,
I cannot believe
let's keep it moving here, and let's just say that, honestly, to the fans, I think that it's time...
What, are we a Christian cover band now?
I mean, Switchfoot is a Christian band, but it's... it's not a Christian band. It's Christians... It's Christians in a band, and, honestly, if Adam Levine hasn't been saved, then I hope that I'm the one to do it.
He's...
And listen, I think that the kingdom of God...
Why?
Listen, we go to Jesus to wash away our sins, and so honestly, as long as he does that, he's good in my mind.
I can't believe this. I cannot believe this.
Listen, if I have premarital sex, I can just ask for forgiveness. That's how Christianity works.
Oh my God. Oh my fucking God.
You're really taking the name in vain right now, man.
I don't give a shit.
Oh, you should.
I don't.
You should.
Look.
I'm drinking a lot of your water.
It's fine.
Listen, my charge to the fans, women lie, Christ is king. That's about all I have to say at this point in this podcast.
Okay, my charge to the fans...
I'm fucking drunk.
My charge to the fans is that yes, women lie, but women only lie because they're human. Everyone lies.
In need of the grace of God.
What?
In need of the grace of God.
Sure, whatever.
This is not a...
Don't drink that last sip. I'm gonna have that.
Alright, fucking go for it, man.
My charge to the fans...
Listen, just because I'm Christian doesn't mean I can't hang, man. Just go for it, man.
I should have had another bottle. We should have gotten our own bottle of this.
Oof, I'd be
You've been chugging way too much.
Fucking under the table, man.
Woof. My charge to the fans is this. To counteract the damage that Joseph has done, yes, women...
What damage?
I stand with Adam. That's a slap in the face to anyone who's been cheated on.
This is a fucking kiss in the face for anyone who's cheated and feels bad about it.
We don't want to kiss anyone in the face who's cheated, let alone a man who's not, because it's not that I wouldn't kiss a man. I'm just saying that
you wouldn't kiss me right now.
No, because of the traditional what
are you fucking trying to say, man?
I'm just saying that men traditionally have a power imbalance over women, and that's not sexist.
Disagree.
It's just true.
Disagree.
And to say that...
I'm gonna do this into the camera.
What the fuck? What are you doing?
This is sort of just... This is my statement. Listen, this podcast could have been 30 seconds long. I could have said, I stand with Adam, and you could have said... I'm
half tempted to spill wine on that goddamn shirt.
You could have said, oh, I fucking...
Blood on your hands.
I fucking stand with these fucking women, and then that would have been the whole fucking podcast.
There's blood on your hands, and there's blood on my hands, and sure as hell blood on Adam's
My hands are looking pretty fucking clean!
Okay, you know what? I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done with your...
I could have just said I stand with
fucking
Adam.
done. I'm fucking done.
I stand with cancel culture!
Fuck off. You fuck off.
A big man can't hang in the basement! Well, I got your fucking water bottle. Well, to the MVCBPs and the MVCBP, for the MVCBFs and the MVCBPFs out there, my charge to you is that we all are in need of the grace of God, men and women, and that honestly, I think it's the best thing that ever happened to this band. If Zach never comes back, I think I don't think we need him. I can learn the guitar. I mean, I can, get Craig. Well, I haven't seen Craig in fucking forever, but I can get Craig to play the guitar. And honestly, I think that, I don't, yes, we've all made fucking mistakes in life, but the mistakes are, the difference between me and someone like Zach is that I can acknowledge the mistakes I made, and I can say, I can keep it moving, and I can say, listen, I may have made these mistakes, but I'm not a fucking cock, I'm not gonna stand on trial and be a simp for these, fucking, models that are liars and that, that are jealous, and that honestly, like, you know what? Honestly, I think that, like, this is the best thing that ever happened on this podcast, because I'm finally in control, and I finally know what I'm doing and what I want to do with my life. And I think that fuck Zach, fuck these fucking, fascist liberal fucking bitches. Not like in terms of women, just like, I'm sorry, that's inexcusable. That's inappropriate. And that I think that what we really need in this country is we need some fucking forgiveness for the fucking mistakes we made in life. And I'm sorry, honestly, for what I've done, but I don't think I could have done a better job with, just the tools that I had. And so, I think that even if it's just me alone, I'm gonna continue to cover the music of Adam and crew, and I'm gonna fucking do a fantastic job of it. And if Zach comes crawling back to me, so be it. He can make the fucking beats, but I'm fucking tired of him doing these boring ass vocals. And, I think that, I guess I just have to say I'm sorry for cheating to the 2 women I've cheated on. I'm sorry, and I think Adam should be sorry, and we're all in need of the grace of God, but what we're not in need of is this fucking judgment, this fucking one-sided, this, because fuck that, fuck that, that's all I'm saying, and honestly, honestly, I think that Zach needs a lot of healing. I think he's just a fucked up person. And if he really wants to storm out of my uncle's house like this, then so be it, because he's a fucked up fucking person, and I'm not like that. I'm I can acknowledge when I make a mistake, and I'm learning how to rely on Jesus and all that sort of thing, and I love you. If you're a fan of this podcast, I love you, and I love all y'all, honestly. Men or women, I love you, or anyone watching this, really. And I'm sorry that I'm flawed, but I also apologize for Zach's behavior, and I think that we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna just keep moving along, because this is gonna be fucking great. And I feel like I've been born again. I feel like I'm doing so well. And fuck these people that tried to cancel Adam. That's what I say. Fuck them. And I'm sorry if that's too loud. And I love y'all. And I hope that I can find a wife still. I hope I'm not too old to find a good wife. Alright, love y'all. Thank you, MVCBFs. Thank you, MVCBPFs. I know that I haven't been a perfect man, but at least I've been better than that fucking snake, Zach. Fuck him if he hears this. Fuck him if he watches this. God, I'm drunk. Alright. Time's over, kids. Time for me to call it on it. Call it on it. Let me just turn off the videos. Oh god. Oh god. This is more than 8%, I swear to God. Alright, sorry to this video. I'm gonna turn you off. Love you guys. See you later.